best. Things already rolling. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, this guy, Marcus Rashford, is a player, Peter, who was always destined for greatness. And I feel he's well on his way to fulfilling that. He's deadly, whether playing through the middle or from the left-hand side. But I noticed he can now develop the play.
Shot, surely! There it is!
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
Gol. Marcó en el minuto 9 el dorsal 9.
It is a super start. So far, so very good. Plays a sharp little ball here. And that's going up front in a hurry. Great vision. And it's hoisted clear. Out of play for a throw.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Barcelona disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency.
Barcelona really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it. Ceuta really do like to play with a distinctive style, one that's pacey and expansive.
And they have the players, those players that love a gallop or two out wide.
Yeah, they're the key supply routes, Peter, carrying the ball and then delivering it across that box.
Rashford does really well to win the ball there. Dani Olmo tries to play it through. Oh, perfectly measured that. He's found the way through. Oh, well played. He needed to get that right. Barcelona are one down despite having the better chances here. No, he's not getting his way this time. Now he's got space here. That is a great pick out. He is through here. No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Shot a goal! And a terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Chance for a shot! Oh, he's given that plenty, but no.
Yeah, we can't fault him for the attempt, although it might have been a case of momentary tunnel vision then.
Half an hour played now. Not the most accurate pass. Now, can they get him away? And this is Lewandowski. It's Lewandowski! A wonderful effort all by himself.
Lewandowski clearly is trying to be too clever there. He should have gone with his instincts.
Getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing.
Well, they keep pressing like that as long as they can.
Dani Olmo did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Lewandowski!
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
Ball's out once more.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
It's gone out for a throw-in. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Eric Garcia producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. It's Lewandowski! It's bounced back off the post.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. It's a pretty loose pass. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Barcelona trailing by the tightest of margins at half-time.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest. Back on the way then.
Barcelona can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
And it's Olmo. Now it's Ferran Torres. And that's another good win of the ball. Araujo cuts out the pass. That pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Barcelona clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Can he get on the end of this? Oh, good spread. Engages and forces him off the ball. Looking to play him in. No luck with that dink over the top. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Barcelona still chasing a one-goal deficit here. Dani Olmo. Ferran Torres.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Tries to pass it through.
Decent attempt, that, just a little mistimed.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
We've not seen much from this team as a whole, Peter. OK, that's largely due to the way their opponents have approached it, but they can up their game considerably, and I mean considerably.
Played it back.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
It's a really well-measured ball. Now it's crossed into the... Goes for the header! And the ball's come loose here. Szczesny. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Here it is, crossed in.
That's good defensive concentration.
Dani Olmo. Oh, perfectly measured that. Oh, that's a key interception. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Played out to the left flank. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
He's had it taken off him. Pass somewhat off target. And that's been won straight back. Looking for options for movement.
Ceuta surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Dani Olmo. That's good running with the ball. Now that looks a decent ball. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Well, this could be it, past something close to a minor miracle.
Well, whatever it is, Peter, it needs to be drastic and quick. Maybe the late show.
Goes for a shot! Keeper's not concerned by that. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. So this is it. We're on the verge of witnessing a major shock. Showing great feet there. He's shifting through the gears here. Just eases him off the ball. Balde. And after a brief check, the referee blows his whistle. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's